Maybe they've changed how they play some of these maps. It'd be a strange time to do it, but they're going to be starting on the CT side with ENCE on the T side. And a little bit of a trick setup here. The duelie's in front, but it won't really matter. Some players going to be able to take down Shiro. The flash is so good, but he hit none of the shots. He could have probably, if he had the dualies then, it would have been a slaughter inside of the tunnel, but instead, it's a 3 versus 5. The bomb is going to get planted, shooting for the teammates even to take down Buster. It's all right now on Hobbit and Axel. The retake that looks impossible at the moment.
This is tough, really is. Half armor for both Hobbit and Axel. No U-tool to work with, and no kits either. ENCE, despite taking a lot of damage, all they have to do is play numbers. Dia will find Hobbit, and that should be all Shiro. Axel's given away his position. They know exactly where he's coming from. And it all comes off the back of a couple of missed shots on Nafany.
Yeah, the trick otherwise, I mean, it kind of didn't work out. Oh, and the blast radius there is pretty wild. Feel things out. Always a good choice if you don't want to be giving away too much money. Even if they steal the Mac 10, nobody cares. It's all good.
They're waiting for him, though. They are waiting for him. Buster's waiting on site as well. Dia will fall, so will Madden. Axel spams in the smoke. Mac 10 up close and personal, can't quite convert. This round falling apart to pistols.
Yeah, definitely is. I think you could hear Axel just double tap the smoke. It was like 2 quick bullets coming out from the deagle, and one of them was a headshot.
On paper, it should have been a pretty comfortable round, even if ENCE went and stepped at the tempo there, flew over towards that B site. AK2 Glils and MP9 on a Mac 10 brought over for Cloud9.
Wow, yeah. Well, the AK on Nuts is definitely something to be concerned about. The spray for the smoke, he's going to catch Shiro as well. That's outrageous. They're bringing it back 3 versus 5 in this one, just from getting the mid-fight going their way. Nuts definitely the guy to watch. No. He's going to get a 3rd kill here, taking down Axel. And Buster and Nafany are left on the wrong side of the map. The bomb is going to be planted, so...
And ENCE claw back around, which in a similar fashion, they probably shouldn't have won. Nerds, 3 kills to his name. He's 5-0 right now. And Dia's looking to make it even more expensive on the way out. Nafany runs out of bullets, gets dropped. That could be an upgrade too. And I think Buster, even him saving here, is going to be asking a lot. It's Nerds and a 4K. What a round from him.
Though, that's how you get the team fired up early on. They're going to be feeling real good about this one. What a mental round out of him.
So quick, so crisp. Pretty robotic in their interactions, but very good meme game. Seems like it seems to be a case with the Polish team. Hades also very good meme game.
That is true.
Oh no, backside. Hasn't shown his face just yet. He will pull the plug for 2. UFP pulled out. Nerds dropped. Down to 11 points of HP, but he finds the kill.
Oh, the smoke. He's going to catch Hobbit. Oh, we're going to need a replay of that Shiro spray. There's some really cool stuff that happened there from a movement point of view. 2 versus 2 now. We got about 50 seconds on the clock. The bomb is out in the open. And Cloud9 don't need to be too active. They can just wait it out, but they are really active. Buster goes for the look, and that gets him killed. And now, a little bit of trouble potentially for Nafany. 1 versus 2 here. He does have a smoke, but that won't really help him. The real thing that he needed right now is probably an HE to get rid of Nerds without having to fight him straight up. He runs for the Molotov. That's being heard. He still lands the headshot, picks up another M4, and right there is Madden. He's going to win the fight, just barely. Almost dead.
Yeah, a timeout called, and I think it's actually a very good call for a timeout. This game so far has been chaos. No side is really kind of, biting their tongue, pumping the brakes. It's been lights out in terms of the aggressiveness, and at times that can be, you get sucked into it. And I think for Cloud9, they just need a breather. Yeah, a bit of a gimmicky buy in a way for Cloud9. Already, one of the rifles drops. Some bias. Nice aggro from him, swinging in. Snappy goes 1-for-1, which surely is enough, but Nerds has got to trade those. He can't allow Nafany to double down. Thankfully, some bias in for the flank. Finds the kill. Nafany falls, and so does the site.
Oh, Shiro's still going to stick around, wants to see if he could find a way to claw himself back into the round. He's going to get that one. Good and easy kill onto Dia. It's just going to be some highs left here, and he goes down to the smoke. Axel up close and personal with the pistol. Very, very unlikely round. Probably one of the hardest rounds for Cloud9 to win, but...
Yeah, right now, the call is essentially leave Axel alone over towards the A site and see if the rest can hold things over towards B. Madden will find the first. Nafany quick trade, but through the smoke. The bomb will go down and utility lacking, so they go open to fights, but some Pius is winning them.
Yeah, it's going to be peeked by the ult later, and while he's getting wallbanged, that's going to take your attention away. Oh, what an unfortunate little sequence there. You looked like he was crouched in with the AK, ready for the 1-bullet tap on that AWP, but had to get his crosshair off that position, and suddenly it's a 3-on-3. They do have a 1 HP left on Diha. Don't think that's going to make a difference on anyone defusing here, but if the AK will, even if he's low on health. What a little peek there. Axel and Shiro, though, they come back into it, and now it's on Snappy. Like you said, he's had a bit of a rough start, and he is going to go down there straight on that defuse, and they'll have the time for it. Cloud9 walking their way back into this game, up to 5-7 now. Really, really sick stuff from Shiro to bring the team a little bit further back. Like you said, Axel's been playing alone. He's doing it once again, although he's a little bit of back inside of the bomb site. Doesn't even need it. Instant headshot to take down Snappy. And yeah, what a lockdown. This is Cloud9 looking red hot all of a sudden.
Madden, he's so fortunate to stay alive. 5 points of HP. He's found himself a kill, but now needs 4 more with 5 points. It's asking a lot. And he won't be able to do it. That's Cloud9, 5 in a row. They answer back with a good run of form of their own.
Also, it's a little bit of an interesting giveaway, because sometimes there'll be, you know, 2 Ts that are waiting behind there to set up more grenades, but they could probably feel the lean towards the B bomb side already. Boost up, but Buster is so ready for it to step forward. Yeah, that's easy, and he gets the shot to the smoke. Oh, dear. No chance here for Snappy. 1 versus 5. Cloud9, they looked shook and shell-shocked at the start of this half. They looked like they were going to get absolutely knocked out. They're going to be down for the count, but now instead, they're bringing it back really quickly here, looking to finish this an 8-7 in their favor. Snappy, he's come alive a little bit. He's not had a great first half so far, but I mean, some good shots being brought out here. Still very unlikely that he could do much of anything. He's going to try and do it, but Axel will shoot him instead in the back. 8-7 at the end of the half in favor of Cloud9. What a little comeback that was.
For him, he really started to find his form late in towards the half, but my God, did he make it count. In towards mid, a lot of control for Cloud9. The decision is, where do they go with it? Over towards Madden, they might want to test him. Swinging in, flash will catch him, and he can't quite find a kill. Neither can Shiro, as he will force a mid-loss, but Cloud9 a lot of room over towards B now.
Nert sees it coming and he spins around, runs down Buster, who was just trying to be sort of a doorman to make sure that nobody could escape the bomb site, but absolutely sick. Nerts will get the last kill of the round, and Snappy, I think, missing the Molotov just a little bit. It's going to be fighting. Oh, it's Nert on the other side. Shiro doesn't even get a chance to spin around. He's just dead instantly. You're going to be backing off to maybe how about Diha, who's going to need that help, because Nafany's swinging out with the rest of the team right there. They know that he's going to be towards the donut. He's just pre-firing it and mowing them all down. An absolute slaughter as Nertz he's got no mercy at all. Hobbit, 1 versus 3, and they are right on top of him. He cannot escape. He was probably going to get flanked on as well eventually. An interesting position. Cloud9 looked like they want to try and push that. Sunpei's on the other side. And if you thought Shiro was good with the AWP, well, definitely Sunpei is going to be able to match that in terms of the output. So we didn't really get to see too much of it in the first half, but second half you should be able to see some of that. Another good flashbang from Shiro to help Buster get the kill, and he gets a headshot himself. In the middle, though, it's the Spanish AWP continuing, and now it's a 2-on-2.
Yeah, bomb will go down. Nafany smoked out, and he knows he can't go for a safe peek. That CT place is a little bit vulnerable. Some pious Nerds isolated with the 2 youngsters, the 2 boys that we look towards. Firepower stepping up as Nerds will find Shiro. And leaves Nafany, the IGL, all alone in a 1 versus 2. He may not be able to win into the mechanical prowess, but maybe the brains as he's spamming the wood. Tap on towards the bomb. Now Nerds is taking it, and he will be spammed, but some players have found the trade, and he has time to work with it. Got close, it got a little bit shaky, but ENCE will see it off, and they'll continue.
Sunpei is waiting for it, so who's smarter right now? Hobbit's going to give it up a little bit early, and he walks into the AWP. Nice flank, and another good flashbang setup from Shiro. They're just doing it so well. Nertz is going to get a bullet to the face, and now it's a 2-on-3. Ooh, pushing in. Diha just flicks over slightly with the M4, and it's another 2 versus 2. The bomb going to get planted, but Shiro, he gets sprayed down. He walked right into it, out in the open, and with a little bit of a flank USP, Buster goes down, and a 2-on-2 being won. So they look like they're about to make a little bit of a defensive error here.
Yeah, Axel's already out. Right now, it's just so comfortable for him. He's going to have so much space to work with. The rotation comes through, but I think it's too little too late. Or maybe not. Some Pyres and Diha combine. Nerds will find Shiro in a matter of moments. Cloud9 from an unlosable round are left in a 1 versus 3. They throw down to Hobbit. He's in a quiet game, but needs a masterclass here. And some Pyres and Nerds, a dynamic duo, are left alive. But Hobbit can't quite do it. Nerds will see it off in the 1 versus 1, and it reconfirms our point. These rounds have been so expensive. Players a pack, Cloud9, but they're going to leave the bomb exposed. Nerds, I think he's got the luckiest kill of his life there, because Shiro was not looking, but he himself might fall, and that will be the case. Axel for one, Nafany another. And in a matter of moments, Cloud9, I guess they have the numbers advantage, but some Pyres, other ideas. It's a scrappy round already.
So that's maybe a slight mistake there, but it's capitalized on pretty quickly. 3 versus 3, and Madden in a good position, nearly getting the headshot on the Hobbit. He did get all the way down to 12, so kind of close. Some players getting flashed, and are they not expecting it? They don't know that he's there. He just sneaks it in, and Snappy's on the other side. Hobbit gets killed simultaneously, and ENCE, it's another 2-on-2 that they win. Well, they know that he got the shot from Donut.
Donut, yeah, exactly.
About 30 seconds earlier, so it shouldn't be a complete surprise, but I guess they're just... Yeah, they might be feeling a little bit tilted themselves. Nafany, that's a really cool jump in to cap his height. Jumps into the frame of that opening, and it's going to be Diha and Madden now. 2 versus 4, and I'll take it back. 1 versus 4 instead. Buster.
They've been finding rounds. They built up such a repertoire on their CT side, but the cost of finding every round has been so much. They're losing, at the very minimum, 3 players, but sometimes even 4, going down to these 1 versus 1s. So they can never build up financial stability. There's no cash in the pockets for them. And Cloud9 will know this. Coming in towards the next round where the buy might be a little bit shaky, Cloud9 will have an expectation. And actually, there is going to be a pause. It's called by ENCE because Cloud9 have already used up all 4 of theirs.
Off the A bomb side. Donut as well. They're really doing everything. They've got all the lineups here. Good counter Molotov coming out, but again, there's still 15 seconds. And let's see if they're going to set fire to some players at the back here. Not yet. They're throwing Molotovs everywhere else. He's still just back here, but Axel checks it, and the headshots are coming through. Again, they don't have the head armor. He is blowing them up on this one. It's just going to be down to Madden. He's trying to see if he can get it done. The bomb is planted. And eventually they'll take him down. Snappy in a 1 versus 3, walking into it. It's a really good tap onto Buster. But Nafany and Hobbit, they don't need to be too aggressive here. There's no kit in play. Not that they can necessarily know that, but they got to be a little bit patient. And Hobbit is in with the flank. It's a really good round. 2 versus 2 at the end, and it goes the way of Cloud9. It's a whole new experience for them.
Opting for the AK, which I respect. I prefer that from him. Right now, it's getting raw, but that's a ballsy call coming through. Snappy will find the first. Madden's tucking his head, but he might swing off the back of the flash as well. Snappy will fall. Madden's spotted out, getting spammed down, but Bricks just surviving.
Grenades coming through. He's down to 5. There's Diha with an M4. Good position if they're coming out the donut right here, especially if they make just a little bit of noise. He's going to be ready for it. Oh, peeks into it. They make no noise. That's the power of not throwing the grenades. I thought eventually they were going to throw that smoke towards CT spawn and he'd know, but the fact that they got the other way around, he peeks first and then they can throw the smoke. Of course, we can win a 3-on-3 versus Cloud9, but the problem is if you're wrong on this one, Shiro goes up with the bomb. If you're wrong...
But he can't quite find a kill.
That's really, really close, but not quite good enough. Ooh, did he hear that? He did! And he's going to be spraying down Nafany. That's a bit of a start for Snappy. What a lucky find through the smoke. Madden in the back here, and he's good for the first spray. Can't get the second one. Axel shows up, but this defense is looking tight right now. 2 versus 4, and Hobbit and Axel are left. The bomb is not planted. It's on Axel, but I don't even know how you're going to get the bomb planted at this point in time. They've all shown up. Yep. Maybe you just wait and see if they make a mistake. Some players, he really wants to move up. He's got a little bit of an inkling, and he's got the right aim for it as well. Taking down Axel, leaving Hobbit in a 1 versus 4.
That is a very, very audacious peek coming through from some players just because of the risk around it. And Diha will see off Hobbit. 15, and that point goes the way of ENCE.
Yeah, and too late. I mean, speaking of which, there's only 18 seconds right now. they can't make many mistakes here. This is one of the scenarios where if the bomb drops in an awkward position, you could lose the round. So you don't want to be in that at all. Shiro, he gets that kill. Madden was going to get a little bit curious. He wants to see what was going on. They're trying for the smoke. It's a right idea. If Nerds hit that shot, they win the game right here. But instead, it's a 3 versus 4. And now they might go into overtime. Nerds getting challenged. Denied the 30 kill by Shiro and leaving Sunpeas in a 1 versus 3. And it's a beautiful flick to start with. But we need about 2 more of those. And he does not have a lot of time either. He does have the kit at the very least picked up. He's back here for another rifle. Doesn't want to try and do it with the AWP. And he's just walking up close. Didn't even really reload yet. Just goes for the fight. Hobbit takes him down. And it is overtime. They have let Cloud9 live.
Yeah, first half as well. End 6 rounds in a row, then threw that one away. Second half, 7 rounds in a row, and then throw it away. I mean, mental fortitude at an all-time low for them, and morale may be exactly the same, and maybe not for Snappy. Shiro will drop him on the trade, keeps the numbers at least a doable standpoint. But with Hobbit so low on HP, it's always going to be such a problem. A strong gust to win that he's gone from this round.
Yeah, I love Shiro just stayed scoped up and just kept on hunting him down. There's the 30 from Nerds, taking down Axile in the middle. What a game he's had. I think half of these kills were in the first half, maybe more than that.
Yeah.
Shiro, let's pick up an AK instead, and doing fine work with it. Shiro 2 away from matching Nerds at the moment. And even then, you just have to run with your bomb out in your hands, straight onto it. There's not going to be anything else. Even the smoke might be a little bit too late. He tries to do it. Last possible second, and Shiro gets taken down for the smoke. That... Madden, he's got a lot of backup here. Almost another one in CT spawn. Going to be another couple of seconds, and they'll have the defense they want. Axile, though, he'll win the battle on the early one. Nerds is going to be ready to swing on this one way out in the open. That's so aggressive. Think of how many angles he's exposed to in doing that. Unless you're very confident, that's almost asking to be shut down. And now Shiro wants to trade him out. He's going to be able to do that 2 versus 3.
Lightning fast from Shiro, and the Orb of Sunfire has been held by Hobbit. Bomby scooped up in this round, should be done. It's Snappy in a 1 versus 3. Let's be honest, retaking this one for any player, difficult. But for Snappy, he's been a little bit quiet in the fragging department, asking just a tad too much. Cloud9 across the board, everybody finding their form and having their moments.
If they have the Molotov for Snappy, maybe they could do something interesting here. Put all the pressure on Sunpeas to do something. Oh, they're going to throw it deep instead, and they clear it out. Buster, that's a great opening. Madden's now trying to do something, but there's only 19 seconds here, and they're all coming for him. Good headshot on the first. The spray looks actually amazing. He's still got a couple of bullets left, and he's bought enough time for Dia to show up. In the meantime, Madden comes alive at an absolutely opportune time. Shiro, combat opening inside of the bomb site. Oh, and he fakes it. He's expecting the peak, but he couldn't have. No, it's just too far away. He's going to win it on time. 17 to 16. And Shiro, too smart for his own good on that one. Started the walk in the middle. They got Nerds here. That's how they got all of the first kills at the start of the half in regulation. Axile's got his back turned, expecting a flashbang, but none are going to be coming. They're right there in the corner, and he actually sees it. It doesn't matter. Dihar gets a straight headshot to bring him down and leaves Hobbit on his own in the bomb side, and the smoke doesn't even make a difference. Nerds will take him down, finding more kills. He can't be stopped. He's going to take down Nafani, and this round is already done with. 33 kills on Nerds, and he's out hunting for them. He doesn't even want them to save what they have here. Merciless stuff.
Oh, he doesn't get. He might, he will. He'll spot Buster. There's another easy kill for him. No info on Shiro, but it does not matter. Buster will fall. He'll confirm another kill for him as he up to 34 and 22. Nerds is having one of those days. A missed shot from Shiro as well. That itself uncharacteristic, especially the way he's been playing with 30 kills to his name. Flashed in the angle. They're going to hunt the AWP up. Staying alive here is asking a lot. Will find a nice shot on towards Madden. Looking for more as well as Yuto starts to rain down on his position. And he has no info to work with. And no scope on towards D here. Okay, Shiro. He's still feeling it.
Nerds is coming for him. He's already got the triple. He can't quite get there in time, but you wish he could have. He almost looked sad that he couldn't get the last one.
But can he keep it up? And, well, yes is the answer. I mean, that in itself is just a ball coming through, swinging out over towards B. Madden will be the first to fall. Buster has to fall away because the smoke keeps his position at a risk.
They really, really want to try and do that B switch where suddenly they make it work, and maybe it will. It actually is a 3-on-3, but it looks like the Cloud9 defense all the way through regulation was really good at this B bomb site. And ENCE just won't accept that fact. Nice little spin from Snappy. He's going to be taking down Anthony. And now it's Axal and Shiro left. One mistake here could cost you the map. And for ENCE, this map is everything. They must win it because Vertigo is going to be coming up as well. And you know that Cloud9 are going to be really sick on it. So you don't want to give them even a shot here. Just end this now before they get back into double overtime. Axal, he's hunting for it. But sometimes getting wheeled in with that cannon to bring down Axal. Leg shot from Shiro. He needed that one instantly. The bomb is going to be planted on the other side. And Shiro goes down 19-16. And ENCE, they successfully bring down Cloud9, the opening game here, with absolutely everything on the line. What a story.
Yeah, what a game as well. We have to give a credit to a couple of players. Some Pius D had 24 and 25 kills apiece, but Nerds on 34.
Doesn't look like that's going to be the case. And actually, they might just double up on this. I think they were leaning towards B early on the C side, but now they got the opening here. They feel like they could just go for it. Madden's going to be peeking into an army of T's on the other side. There's no escaping now. Just fight to the death and look for another headshot. He had plenty of opportunity there, but can't quite find that second bullet. So still, it's a 4 versus 3. And at least he knows that they're all out there.
Yeah, it's the two quietest players of ENCE falling first. So there still is an opportunity. And in comes one of the big hitters, Diha. Little Pistols finding one kill, but only one. Hopping in for the flank, will find him in the side of the head. Some Pius for a double of his own, keeping things in their favor because Axal all alone. 2 kills needed for him. And there's one. Nurture the smoke. He's going up on high, but some Pius will spot him off. And the Spaniard delivers with a beautiful pistol round.
Could even see him, and he was just landing headshots down right at the edge. That was a sick couple of kills, especially the first ones that he got. I'd love to see that. Just look at this. They just can't. Oh, right on top. Hobbit never saw it. Yeah, and then sneaking through the smoke again. That's really sick. Close. Famas is there. MP9, and they're going to be slaughtering it right here. Nerds is picking up a quad kill. They are against unarmored opponents, so we don't get nearly as excited. But you know what? Still, in terms of getting him fired up, it's pretty good. He's already dropped, what, 34 kills in the first map?
Yeah.
And now he's just looking to see if he can maybe do one better. Another kill here, and it'll be the ace against Hobbit, who's alone in the corner. Diaz going to be able to find him instead. And it's a 2-0 lead for ENCE. Walk forward to see if anyone was going to be there. It's a very slow round. The Cloud9 are expecting. They're checking middle. They're checking outside of B. They're making sure that no one is going to be moving forward, but not checking the corner. And Snappy's going to get rewarded for it.
It's a common angle, but a commonly overlooked angle. Snappy will find yet another. Can't quite convert a third. At the very least, damage dealt on towards Shiro. Snappy's done enough. That's a great start for ENCE coming through. And now they just don't need to overextend, but that's a good way of doing it, allowing Shiro just to swing in and delete you. A Molotov will come through, but he won't hold the angle. So thankfully, Madden can fall away, but Dia drops to the hands of Axal. This round's crumbling.
Yeah, but Axal's very low on health. Dia almost killed him. Picking up the AK, and with only 24 seconds, if they lose to Nerds here, they might not be able to recover it. There is going to be a flank coming, but it's really, really far away. I think Madden's now looking for it, and Nerds moving up aggressively into the angle. They weren't expecting it. He swings for the fight. It's so crazy. You normally say, don't do it. You've got the 2-on-1 lockdown.
G2, challenges is where they go, but at least making the major is good. Madden's in towards mid. The Pistols will trade 1 for 1. Nerds actually limited to just a single kill for once.
Yeah, the power of the Tech-9 getting that double, triple swing. And Diha, there's a really good way to handle it, but Buster is snuck in from behind, so that makes it a little bit of an unfair fight. Sampayas is quick with the flank to drop Axal, and now it is just Buster with no bomb currently on his back. If he had that, at least you can plant it, at least you can force them to come look for you, but now instead, there's not much of a way out here. Buster, 1 versus 3, and if he looks down, he might be able to catch the shot. There we go. Right through the stairs. That's a good angle. He's so slow and patient right now, which is really what you want to see. Still 30 seconds. He's thinking about it. He's got the right idea and spots the head of Snappy. I don't know how. How could he see it? Instant shutdown. And now Molotov gets set up and enough time to plant the bomb, but instantly through the smoke on the other side. Madden's come charging through and he will get the headshot. Just extinguishing the hopes of Buster, who did get the quad kill and nearly.
They're going to make their way over. Martin going to be tested. This is rough for him. 34 points of HP. Needs a double. Can only find 1.
Sampayas not a lot of vision here. Oh, and Shiro must have seen his elbow. That obviously looked like a very...
First half, 6 rounds in a row. Second half, they had 7 rounds in a row, and that was enough for them. I mean, of course, with OT to scroll across the line. Hobbit walking into danger. Nerds will find him. Can he scoop up an AK? Can't quite do it.
Yeah, but it's so hard to get those double clicks because obviously there's a lot of variation in the medium throw there that's hard to control. Snappy goes down again to the start of the round, and Madden, that's a great double return. Otherwise, they might have run over this A-bomb site immediately, but it's back into a 3-on-3. And they got to worry about that AWP at the back of the site. It is on Sunpayas. Even if he's low on health, they do actually have an HE. Axile, and actually a little bit of a chance there. Buster had one, but Nafany will just get the job done. Straight up battling Sunpayas. I didn't think they were going to try and do that. And now it's Nerds and Diha. Would you want to do this? 2-on-3. They don't have the money to lose, but at the same time, if they win the round, it does feel pretty amazing. MP7 shows up and just blows up Nafany. And now there's a chance.
Oh no, D has made it work. 2 kills on the way out. Great flash from Nerds and a great kill to see it off. That's a monstrous retake. A lot of teams would not even be tempted to take it.
It's going to start to be frustrating all on its own. 27 seconds, but plenty of time. They're right on top of the A-bomb site practically. A little bit of a missed opportunity. Sunpayas going to get shot at the back end. He's second now. Got to be careful. Smoke is going to be fading over on that right-hand side. He's going to get 1 kill and a little bit of a spray from Nerds, but done in quickly. 12 seconds left, and Shiro is just destroying his defense. The bomb, it makes its way past Shiro. He closes out the round. They were all so low on health, and Shiro's got all the shots in the world here.
Right now, Nafany 3-1 on opening kills, and I think they're all on Snappy. He's the man who has to make a difference. Smoke coming through into those top stairs. I like this from Nerds. He's just trying to buy time. So they have a numbers game over here. Even if the pistols are used as cannon fodder, allow Nerds to shine. And Buster's probably going to be the first fight. Swinging through. He's still tucking his head, waiting for the flash. And there it is. But he fluffs his lines. A laboured spray from Nerds, and it'll cost them this round. And an opportunity of taking it away from Cloud9. Bomb to go down. And 2 pistols left. And unfortunately, while the 5-7 might find a couple of consolation kills, I can't see them finding a round unless Cloud9 really throw this one to the wind. But hang on a second. Thankfully, Buster sees it off. That got a little bit shaky.
Curious to me, because I feel like Hobbit's been looking like a star player throughout the RMR for Cloud9 many of the games that I managed to catch. Sunpayas at the back. It's actually Madden to pick up the kill, and now Snappy comes in for a little bit of revenge. This time he's not entried on straight onto that ramp, but the spray looks so good. Shiro is practically dead. Madden's now getting shot at the back, pistols out, and that won't get the job done. Now Shiro is very low, and it is a 2-on-2, and Nerds is walking around, but he's going to be dead instantly. Shiro, oh, he might be low, but it's not going to make a difference. Double kill for him, leaving Dihar alone.
There's been someone that's not a lackluster. As long as he doesn't slow peek the angle, he should be fine. Caught in the flash, and he somehow avoids the bullet. D is a lucky man, stay alive still. But 15 seconds, can he deny them getting towards the site? Well, he can deny Shiro, that's for damn sure. Hobbit getting a bomb down, 10 seconds. Time is ticking. And Hobbit will find the kill, fine margins, but Cloud9 tie up this game.
It's not just some sort of infinite walkway here, but they can just keep on going. They're going to have to eco every other round, and it's really starting to become a problem. DR's trying to find his way back. He's got Nerds here as well. Technically, 2 of them are quite low on health, so there kind of is a way to bring that seat into a 2-on-2, but the bomb is now being wheeled back because they control the middle of the map. You can see Axile's already taking up this part. All of them are so low. Nerds. Now would be a great time for a 1 versus 3 clutch, and he's going to take up Axile to begin with. The grenade just falling down. He had actually pulled the pin out, so
he's found the first. 8 points of HP for Buster, 16 for Nafany. It's just so doable. But I like the way Cloud9 are playing this. They're playing off contact. They know that they have what's needed. Buster overlooked. Nerds, not often you see him miss those, especially when he requires only 1 bullet to any part of the body. They may even be forced into a rotation, which is exactly what ENCE want.
Buster has got the right idea. It almost looked like there was a little voice in his head that was saying, wait a minute, you didn't check that forward position. And Axile and Shiro, there should be absolutely no way back into this round. Should be impossible. 40 seconds, a 2-on-5 turned into a 2-on-4. You got the bomb down below. You got Axile sort of having to, I think, try to make his way through this part of the map and see if he can open it up for his teammate to join him. And Madden's going to say no. 3rd kill of the round for him. And now you probably just save the gun.
Yeah.
At least, if not, just not give it over to them. Just don't do it. Wow, yeah, he's going to throw it. They can rebuy it, so. But it does feel like this is kind of what's been blowing up in their faces a lot, is that they're not winning the fight here at the A-ramp most of the time. little bit of a spray, but they still have the man by the sandbags here. It's possible the Nerds could come barreling out. He's been at the B-bomb side the whole time with no fights on his hands, and now he's ready for it. He sprays down one, sets up a grenade. It's going to be catching Shiro and the bomb as well. They needed Nerds here the whole time. That was the plan that was missing. 30 seconds, and he swings out for another kill. Up to a triple now, leaving Buster on his own. 1 versus 2, and he goes down to some payers. 8-7 at the end of the half. Cloud9, they're fine with that. Second half is going to be rough for ENCE. We'll see if they can do it after the break.
So let's take a look. Nafany, first contact for him in towards mid. Gets info and falls away. Smart, cool, calm, collected. Doesn't need to overextend.
They're so ready for this mid push. They got 3 people here. Nafany, not even flashed in for it. I mean, he has the only flashbang, so it might be tricky to throw that without getting a little bit of exposed. They're going to try and jump for it. Oh my god, Buster! He shot him mid-air as he was jumping over right through the scaffolding there. And now it's Snappy, 1 versus 4, trying to do something, but he gets absolutely blown up on this one.
A little slow-mo of that peak would be a beaut. Nafany starts things really well. Oh. He's got to thread the needle of the 2 metal barriers as well, the 2 metal poles.
Cloud9 just run away with it on the first half. I wouldn't be surprised if this finishes 16-8 or 16-9 or something like that. Hobbit's going to get a kill on Snappy there. Of course, this round, kind of a force-up from the ENCE side. And the fact that it's a force-up and with Tech9s, I'm surprised that it's not more aggressive. I feel like that's the power of having these pistols, is once you make contact, you just keep fighting, you just keep trying. Madden's gonna sneak in a kill. It's very surgical for a Tech9, but it works, and they're gonna get Hobbit as well through the smoke. A random bullet just connects with Nafany on the other side, and they're gonna get the bomb plant down. I'm wrong about everything. I take it all back. Axel and Buster in a 2-on-4.
I hold my hands up. I thought this round was going to be so comfortably taken by Cloud9. They're being tested for it. Axel, at range, still finds Nerds. And the big thing is 1 smoke looming in the hands of Axel and a kit in his back pocket. This could be enough to make this work. 1 smoke comes over. There it is, dropped on towards the bomb. They're looking for a fight as well. Some players on the shoulder spots. They need to get someone on the bomb. Axel, he's gone for a very aggressive smoke, not exactly on the bomb itself, and now he can hold it. He's hoping, sticking, he's taking damage. Madden swings in, and I think he just about has enough time. But does he get dropped on the bomb? Yes, he does, to the hands of D here. They have converted an ego, and what a chaotic round from ENCE.
Don't give this one up too easily. A lot of stack on the bomb site. 4 people are there. They don't need to be so quick about it, but they are just hurrying onto the bomb site. All right, they're going to take down Nafany. I was going to say, there's still a minute left. You can wait it out. You can try and see if you can take some fights against the pistols at range, but they're going to get the bomb plant down. They have more smokes that they just put up, and they should be able to retreat on back. Should be a very hard retake coming through here for Cloud9. Although Buster is making a pretty good crack at it to begin with, and taking down Nerds.
Spamming through, a lot of damage being dealt. In fact, just keeping the C9 side at bay on Tetris. Scout pop shot, no avail. And Slappy spotting one. He doesn't need to overface it, doesn't need to fight. So if he does, Buster can get a kill, and he will do. Eagle will find one. MP9 reclaiming space, and Hobbit will do it. That's a round that ENCE shouldn't be losing, but I think with the defuse is still going to be also close. Has he got it? No, is the answer. Fine margins and a quarter of a second on the clock. But ENCE, by the skin of their teeth, get by. So unfortunate to get that, but ENCE are so fortunate to see that run across the board. I think the big thing we have to talk about this is just the fact that Cloud9 even got that close with the buy that they had.
Sick.
What's up now? Woo!
Ooh, Madden getting loud. Okay, all right. I love to see it.
On the CT side, you probably want a smoke, because if they Molotov this position, you should be dead. He's got Buster with him. Gonna try and put up a little bit of a defensive smoke of his own, and they're crossing into the bomb site. There's finally the smoke at the back. Axel, he's gonna go down, and Madden comes charging right through the smoke, and he sprays down Buster and Hobbit both. 2 versus 3 now. And Shiro, he's got that AWP, but he can't really stop the bomb here. Nearly takes down Diha, but he's gonna be out of the range of the grenade. And some highs, he's going to be fine. Maybe a little bit of a headache, but beyond that, it's not a big problem. More smokes are going up to try and stop the CT, so making their way through. Oh, and Nerds, he finds just the tip of Nafany's nose. 1 versus 1 with Diha very low on health, but tucked back on the stairs. And he should be fine. Taps the bomb with the kit, and Diha has to move eventually. Not going to really trust it. He actually did fake him out a little bit here, Diha. That's pretty cool. Goes forward. How is he still alive? Shiro, He gets the kill right at the end, and he's back on that defuse. He couldn't have wasted many more seconds, and he would not be able to win the round, but he gets this one. Huge clutch, a huge quad kill from Shiro to get the round.
Just Shiro things. And that's another round as well, which looked at one point unlosable for ENCE. And somehow, some way, they give just too many opportunities over to Shiro. That no-scope alone has won the round, right? If he misses that, he gets dropped, round's done. There's no way he's making that work. And just out of Axel over towards B. But if you're going to leave anybody over towards his side, it would be one of the best rifles in the world.
With the UMP, though, that's a little bit questionable. He's going to be good for the one, and actually got enough time for Shiro to just get in the position. The bomb is on the ground, so they are just committed to it. Shiro, he missed a shot. That doesn't happen a lot right now. He's going to get another crack at it here, and Madden just goes straight down. Shiro's ready for it, and look at how he's handling it. Every shot he misses, he's back around the corner. They cannot hunt him down. All on Sampayas. 1 versus 3, but they line up for him. Oh, no! Hobbit's on the other side of the E-box, and now there's a little bit of danger here. Sampayas just walked in and crouched down beneath. He's got 24 seconds still, and he's waiting for it. Bomb not in his possession right now. He's given up on the objective, instead out hunting for Hobbit. In 15 seconds, he's going to go back and pick it up now. Oh, he runs, fakes a bit of noise, and he gets the headshot. What a clutch from the Spanish player. The last in the tournament that we've got, but what a time to come alive for him.
Dia leading the charge. Nafany tucked in towards sandbags. So far, most of the kills, whether it's for him or against him, and opening have gone its way. This time it will be 4. Nafany for a double. Dia trades him out with a Molotov, and in the flames he does enough just to pump the brakes on ENCE.
Only 20 seconds now, and there's already a 3-man setup. This should be on lockdown. This should be good. Shiro nearly caught jumping, but he's going to get the shot anyway. Snappy taking out Buster, and very low on health is Hobbit in the corner there. 1 bullet, and he should be dead, but it won't matter. Stands his ground and takes down Snappy. And Sunpius, he can't do anything. We'll have to back on out of there and try and save the AWP. So Cloud9, good hold on that one.
I think depending on the range, when I say anything shy of 91, would make things awkward. Dia doesn't care. The AK, 1 bullet headshot, no matter what damage being dealt. Snappy will find one of his own, but Shiro quick on the trade.
They need some smokes here to get rid of him. Shiro hasn't really missed a lot of shots, but some pairs instead. He'll get the trade. Hobbit in the middle to take down Nerds. That's pretty huge. Now a 2 versus 2. Bomb is planted, and still plenty of time on the clock. Nafany looking right at the edge. He's got the kit in his back pocket. Hobbit is there as well. And let's see if they could do to set it up. They have a smoke as well, so if you get pushed too far back now, Sunpace is not down on the stairs. I think that's really important. He's up close to get the kill. The swing, it should have been it, but it's Sunpace instead to get another round for himself. 3 kills right there, and you can tell the pain in their faces on Cloud9.
They are really starting to feel it now. This is not looking good. I mean, they're a side who are usually pretty unemotive as all things stand, but you can see it. There's no hiding how Cloud9 are feeling. ENCE are putting pressure to him, and they are taking this game to him as well.
Crazy scenes that are happening here at the Arma. I was not expecting it. Flash set up. They are thinking, you know what, if they're pushing middle. Oh, wait a minute, Shiro. He was not looking happy earlier. Axel's going to get a kill as well, but it will get dunked on with the grenade. They're all starting to show up in this fight. You've got to be so careful. Madden's just out in the open, and you know you're going to get swung on time and time again. They are hunting down Sunpaeus. He's doing a really fine job staying alive. He did get a couple of kills there and almost hunting it. Nuts. The bomb is out there, and he knows where they are. But let's see. AK on the other side on Buster. He's praying and dreaming of that one-shot headshot against Nerds. Oh, and there we go. He manifested it. It's going to be a wrap for Cloud9. They're back into it. That opens everything up. At least from the outside, it looks like they've been gripped by this feeling that they have to keep fighting. And yeah, sometimes the answer is you don't. You're up against pistols. You've got like 1 minute and 20 seconds left. There's not a lot of need for it, though. You have to hold the phone once again. They've lost 2 players. It's just pistols on the T side. For Cloud9's point of view, you can ask the same question. Why are they fighting this round and getting blown up? Sunplayers charging him down. Buster is in trouble, and he's going to get blown up. Diha with the kill. Axile, it's all on him. He must bring this back. The Molotov, that's not going to help him. Grenade out on top. It's going to do a bit of damage. If he can win this one, he is the hero for the team. There's no question about it. It's going to get them fired up. But if he loses it instead, we might not see Cloud9 again for a while here. Axel just trapped in the corner. Going to be up there. Nuts with the headshot. I can't believe it. ENCE with just pistols. They bring it back and they are suffocating Cloud9 right in front of our eyes. Witnesses are everywhere, but they don't care.
What has just happened? Back-to-back ecos coming through both sides, struggling against the pistols, but this time it's to Cloud9's demise. Nice! What a round for them to convert. That is huge, and yet another face bomb. This is insane.
I imagine there's nothing but question marks in the stream chat while this is going on. People just got to be wondering for the last 3 or 4 rounds. It's just been all over the place. Madden goes down. Nafany, he wants to swing it back. Oh, all right, there we go. Snappy's going to be able to take him down. Can we get off the crazy train at this point? Can we get off this wild ride and just have a normal round where the people with rifles actually win? Nerds is going to be stepping in. The UMP out there on Axel looks like he's going to get shot in the back. And I mean, Nerds, he's let himself off the hook. He's gone wild. He's already at 26 kills. Going to get 27 right here and probably win the round. This should be it. I'm actually a little bit surprised that Cloud9 are hunting aggressively on this one, because if they don't have enough, they can't rebuy these rifles. Even if it's just 1 from us and 1 AWP, it's absolutely better than nothing, which is what they're going to end up having here if it keeps going. It's going to be 15-12. There's nothing Shiro could do about this. ENCE are 1 round away from qualifying to the major.
Cloud9's map. This is the map in which they are the best team in the world at right now, or arguably one of. And it's 15-12 and 1 more round, and ENCE go to the major.
And ENCE, they might just do this. They might just follow through on the attack. They've been feeling pretty good about this B bomb site. Even if it's been hit and missed, they're still going to try and go for it. The aggression is here, and this isn't a fake. They are following through. Axel through the smoke. He's got blown up already, and now it's a 4-on-5. Cepheus is going to follow through. Cloud9, they're down to 3 men, and just getting spammed through the smoke. Shiro, he's found no space for this AWP. He hasn't been able to fire it yet, because everything is on fire at this bomb site. Madden might be low, but it might be enough. Tag through the pillar at the back. I don't think it's going to make a difference here. They do not have a defuse kit. They have got no grenades. ENCE, this is a 99% round. Cepheus gets the 1, and there we go! 16-12. ENCE, they've qualified for the major and have sent Cloud9 down into that LCQ. And absolutely crazy scenes. Diha, if you're not on this emotional train with him, you're not human. What a performance from ENCE.
What a performance, and a few individuals, and it's that man on your screen there, Nerds. Another monstrous game from him, and Cloud9 just could not find a way to shut this man down.